Today I have no big box on my table because I'm showing you the infection roll right fight. This is a print and play game from Heavy Punch Games that will be crowdfunded on Kickstarter in January 2024 in a print and play format, which means that if you back this game, you will get files that you can print at your home and play this game. You will just need a few D6 dice and a pencil. This is a post-apo zombie game where you are the survivor trying to survive in a zombie-infected world. You will find different items, you will gather resources. Each time you play the game, you have one of the 4 goals that you choose that you have to finish, either visit a specific number of locations or gather enough fuel or advance your character or go to a specific location. But this is not a zombie-side type of game where you run around and use shotgun to kill 50 zombies in 1 minute. This is rather a survival game where you have to carefully plan your moves, gather resources and try to survive. I will leave link to the campaign, the Kickstarter campaign of this game in the description of the video. Now I will quickly show you how the game plays and then I will tell you my opinion on the game. This is the infection roll right fight game. This is the whole game, what you see on the table, because this is a print and play game. To play this game you have to basically print only 6 pages. First page is the main, you can say, board, where you have the map, where you will move around different resources, stats and backpack and different equipment. On the other page you can track your scores, you can write down how many scores did you get, what objectives did you complete. This is just for you information. And then you have 4 pages with different locations that you will be able to visit during the game in order to fight with zombies, gain resources and complete your objective. You can laminate those pages if you want and if you have an option to do it, or you can just use this binder sleeve like I did and put the cards inside and you can write on it and you can erase it as well. It works just like a laminated page. Or you can just print it in a printer and use your pencil however you like. You need the 6 pages to play this game. You also need something to write and you need D6 dice. One should be in different color, preferably, so you can better see it on the board, on the location for your survivor. The other dice are needed for zombies and to make different skill checks. This is the board. Here are different locations. And you will travel from one location to other location. You have these hexes here. The red ones means that you cannot cross this terrain or get to it. The blue hexes are the starting locations depending on the goal that you choose for your game. And the black ones are the locations that you have to visit in order to fight zombies and to gain different resources. There are 3 resources in this game. You have food, you have fuel and you have search. Food and fuel is needed to travel around this map. You can spend 1 food to travel from one hex to another, or you can spend 1 fuel to travel by 2 hexes on the board. You also have search. This is not really a resource. Let's say it shows your ability to find different items. Here is your backpack, and here you will be able to maybe not craft, but find different items that are required to fight with zombies, like brick, hammer, knife, baseball bat, gun, and first aid kit. If you want to find a specific item, you have to spend this search resource. And each item tells you what is the range of this, you can say, weapon. Here 1, it means that you can attack an adjacent square on this location map. This means how many dice you will roll, because you will roll the number of dice shown here, and depending on the result you will get a specific icons, and these icons are required to kill a specific type of zombies. And here is the number of search resource you have to spend in order to get this item. So in order to get a brick, I need to spend 1 search. I start with 3, so I could spend 1 to create it. If you have these squares here, it means how many times you can use this item before it will be discarded. So let's say that I want to create a hammer. It costs me 2 search. So let's do it. I will mark it like this, that I have created this hammer, and I will reduce my search from 3 to 1. So this is my hammer, my starting item. I will be able to use it 3 times. Here you have your survival stats. This is your health bar. Each time you get a wound, you will fill it with 1 X. When it's full, you will die. Here are your stats. How many actions you have, how many times you can use the item from your backpack during one turn of the game, how many square spots you can move on the location map, how many times you can search a spot to get resources, and how many times in one turn you can break doors in order to get to different rooms. So basically you have 3 actions and you can spend those actions on these different things based on the number of actions you have. If you kill zombies, you will mark it here below. Each time you cross a square with this arrow, it means you can upgrade your character and you will increase one of your stats by 1. So you can increase the number of uses of your weapon or the number of actions in total, however you like. Here at the bottom, it's the table that shows you what item you will get when you get to a location, because in these locations you'll be able to gather different resources. The white squares show what type of resource you can get. If you have a blank one, you have to roll a die when you enter this location, and depending on this icons here, you will get this specific type of icon. At the start of the game, you also have to choose what is your objective for the game. You have 4 different objectives. Here you need to advance 3 times on your survivor area here. So basically it means you have to kill 9 zombies. Here you have to gather 5 fuel. Here you have to visit and complete 6 different locations on the map. And here you need to get to location 1A, and we will start here. So depending on which objective you choose, you will start on different space on the map. So let's say I would like to complete this objective and level up 3 times. I will mark it here, so this is my starting location and this is my objective. And in order to win the game, I have to finish this objective. If at any point I will lose all my health, I will die and I will lose the scenario. And if I'm in a situation where I don't have food and fuel to move to another hex, I will also lose the scenario. And I will win it when I, in this case, level up 3 times. So let's say I'm here, I want to go to 2 or maybe to 2C. So I'm here, I need to go to this hex and to this hex, so I can spend 1 fuel or I can spend 2 food. Let's spend 1 fuel. So I will reduce my fuel from 1 to 0 and I will mark it like this. It means I have spent 1 fuel to go from my starting location to location 2C. And you can never visit the same hex twice. So you have to plan your route on this map to not having to cross, because you cannot go to the same hex twice. I went to location 2C, so now I have to find this location here. 2C is here. And this is the location I'm in. And you have different elements here. The red lines show a wall, and you cannot get from here to here because this is a wall. All the white squares with an icon show you the type of resource you can get here when you go there and use your action to search. Here you can get food, here you can get search. This blank one shows you a resource that you have to generate according to this table. So let me roll a die. I rolled 5 and 5 means search. So now I can draw a search icon, so I know what's here. Or you can, I don't know, write a letter, anything that you would will help you to know what's here. S means the starting location of my survivor. These arrows here show the space where I have to go in order to leave this location, and these spaces here show that this is a place where you will have a zombie. You have 3 types of zombies: a seeker, a puker, and hunter. A seeker has got 3 actions and 0 range. Puker has got 2 actions and 2 range. Hunter has got 2 actions and 0 range, so you can say it's weaker from the Seeker. But in order to defeat a zombie, you need a weapon that will give you this symbol when you roll a die. So in order to kill a Seeker, I need a triangle. Here I need this, I don't know what's this, baseball bat or something. And here, in the case of Hunter, I need this symbol here. And if you look at my items, the items I can get, only one icon gives me the symbol that I need to kill the Hunter. So the Hunter may seem weaker than the Seeker, but I need a specific weapon to kill it. With my hammer, if I roll a die, 1, 2 means nothing, 3, 4 means that I could kill a puker because I will get this icon, and on 5, 6 I will get the triangle. I will be able to kill a Seeker. So now I will have to roll a die. So I'm here in this location. I will roll a die. 1, it means it's a Seeker. I will try to hold it like this so you will see it and it will not move around. So this is 1. This is 5, so this is a puker. And I will use my die with number 3 to start here. So here I have 2 enemies, 1 Seeker, 1 puker, and my survivor with 3. The numbers are important because this is the initiative and it shows who goes first in each round. If a zombie is in an area that is closed, like here, it will not move at all. If I want to get inside, I will have to break this door. So this one zombie will not move because it's in a closed area. Now I'm next because I have 3 and I can use my 3 actions to do something. I could do like something like this, 1, 2, and 3. If I spend all my actions to go here, and then I will be not able to attack this enemy. So let's say that I will go here and that's it. Now the puker will go. He will go 1, because he's got range 2, he will attack my survivor. And when zombie attacks your survivor, zombie doesn't have to roll anything. You will mark 1 wound on your survivor sheet here. So I'm wounded right now. And we have the next round. The Seeker will not move because he is still in a closed area. Now I can move. So I can move to this puker area and I can roll my dice in order to kill it. I will use my hammer. My hammer allows me to roll 2 die. And if I want to kill a puker, I have to roll 3 or 4. So let's take my dice. I will roll them. I have 1 and 4. And because I have 4, I have this symbol here and I'm able to kill this puker. So I will remove puker die from the board and I will mark 1 kill on my survivor sheet here. So 1 zombie is down. And this is how the game works. It's hard to use it because the paper is thin. I will move around this area. I will go to locations like this to gather resources. At some point I would be able to go inside if I want to. To break this door I have to roll a die and I have to roll a number equal or higher to this one. It's 6. So I was able to break this door. I will mark it. I will try to mark it with my left hand. So okay, this door is down. I can go inside, but I can go inside and the zombie can go out. So now the Seeker will try to attack me. And this is how you play the game. You will go to different locations. You will try to fight with different zombies in order to gather resources or in order to kill them, depending on your goal. If you have to find fuel, you will have to visit locations that will give you fuel. If I have to level up 3 times, I will have to go to locations and I will have to try to kill zombies in order to level up to win the scenario. You have to think about your resources, food and fuel and search, because if you are out of fuel and food, you will not be able to move on the map and you will lose the game. If you lose your health, you will lose the game, so maybe you will have to create this first aid kit. But basically, this is how you play the game. If you manage to win or lose, you can write your score here, calculate your score, mark if you have won or lost. why lost and some notes for you, so you can track your results. And this is basically how you play Infection Roll, Write, Fight. Let's go to the summary. The Infection Roll, Write, Fight is a fun, quick to play, easy to learn print and play game. I like that this has more a survival theme. This is not a, you know, game where you feel like a powerful hero fighting wave of zombies, but you really have to plan everything you do in this game, because if at any point you lose your health, you die, but also if you lose the resources needed to move from location to location, you will also lose this game. The replayability is quite okay. You have 4 different goals, you have, you know, a lot of different locations. Some of the locations have the resources printed on them, but in some locations you have to like randomly generate the resources that you can find inside. 3 types of zombies, different equipment that you can find in the game and use against the zombies. So it's really fun. This is a print and play type of game that I really like, that you only have to print a few pages, the map, the achievement sheet and some locations, and that's it. You just need a few D6 dice and a pencil. You don't have to cut any cards, you don't have to find the different tokens. You just print it. You can make a coffee, print this game and play it. If you have an option, you could laminate the cards, the sheets here, so you will be able to use the dry erase marker, so you won't have to print it again. But if you just have a black and white printer at home, you can also print this game and play. Fun, simple zombie themed game. I know that Heavy Punch Games, they plan to release the Infection, the board game in the future, so like a bigger game with, I don't know, cards and you know, like a typical board game that you will get, and if you buy it, you will get it in a box. But this is a simpler print and play version for you to play at home. Really cool idea. Again, I will leave link to the campaign of this game in the description of this video. If you like zombie games, survival games, post-apo games, you should definitely check it out. Maybe they will unlock new things. The cost of the game is, from what I remember, is €5 or $6. And I think that they said that they will include another map layout on the campaign as well. Maybe they will unlock some things. I don't know. You will have to check out the campaign. Click the like button if you like the video. Subscribe to my channel if you want to, of course. You can visit me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, where you find more photos of games that can be played solo. So thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye.